and for the chat widget that we're going to link to your website or to your funnel pages. For now, let's start with how to actually set up your um app, like your learning app. So let me share my screen again because it's not moving anything. Yeah, so I think you can see my screen right now. So you can follow the instructions I got on the doc that I put onto the chat box, and you can also go along with me with the setup. So the first thing that you need to do is basically when you log in with Techmatics, you will actually be here on the dashboard. But go to sites and courses. And from here, go to membership and courses and click on settings. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Let me just grab this thing out. Okay, so currently this is where you can actually customize your app. But before anything else, before we could like customize your app, please make sure that you got your site details set up here already. So when I click on site details, it actually requires some of the stuff like um the site title, your support email. You can put it here if you have a support email, but if not, you can just put your regular email in here. So for me, let me just put on Techmatics demo. And then you can upload your logo in here. We have different sizes dimension for each of the images. So let me just pop in my logo for this course. So, yep. So I think that should be all good. Click upload. And then the next one would be the Fabican. I'll just upload a new file, choose file. And then let me look for a specific Fabican I want to work with. Yeah. So I want to work with the specific logo for as my Fabican. I'll click on upload. And yeah, so once you got everything set in here, you can just click on save. But let me show you, yeah, this button right here that says show download like options, your original video. When you toggle this on, your students will actually have the access to download your videos. So if you don't want to do that, just toggle this off. So from that, I'll click save. So basically your site details is all set up. Once you already filled in all the necessary details, this will be quite very straightforward. So I think you can just sort this out easily. So yeah, I'll go back to settings and okay, let's just wait for it to load. Yeah, so we have your custom domains in here. If you haven't got your custom domains link yet, you can just pop it on this box right here. So I'm so sorry for my internet. But yeah, so this is where you can put your CNAME or maybe an A record for your courses. So I'll go back to settings since I already got this one linked. If you don't got your domain link currently, maybe put in a message to the chat so we can send you the link for the tutorial on how to do that. But yeah, since we're all good with the site details, I'll go to app settings, click on this one. And let's just wait for this one. Yep. So this is where you need to like customize how your app would look like on desktop and in mobile phone. But yeah, so let's proceed. So for app details, for the name, this is basically your like your app title. So for now, let's just put it like shorter as Techmatics app. So let's just put that way. And also for the short name, this is actually optional. You can just skip this one. And description is just basically the description, but this is also optional. So you can just skip this one. And for the app icon, you actually have two options to upload. This one is a bigger type of an icon, and this one is smaller. Just for us to have a like more quality, like higher quality type of icon and different layout. Like this one could be like the bigger icons you can find on your desktop. And this one could be the icon that you can actually find on your mobile phones. So that's the icon actually like differ. So you can just click on select image. I currently have this icon right here, but you can change it into a different icon. Yes, Dave? Mm-mm.
Okay, sorry for interrupting. I wonder, could you just clarify
Yep.
what you're doing now? I saw the first part of setting up your main website, right? And
Uh,
this
mm-mm.
is this the app that a student can download? Is it?
Definitely. I'll show you and how you can do that and how to give your student instruction and how to do that.
But this is what this is about, this app.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-mm.
Okay, that's fine. Just I wasn't sure about that. That's fine. Thank you.
Yep. So yeah. So thank you for that, Dave. So this is basically your icon. And after you're all good with your icon, go to app colors. And this is just basically your color scheme that you will be having in your app. So for now, we actually have darker, like, color schemes, and it will actually have a problem when you have a darker color like logo, you see. So we suggest that you actually upload a, like, a white kind of like type of version of your logo. So it will be kind of visible when it's actually on the live side. So let's assume you already got everything set up. This is what you need to do next. Toggle on this PWA and then click save. Yeah. So the next thing, how to actually download the specific, like, app. And yeah, you can just type in directly your course login details into login URL into the search bar. But if you don't have it, let me go back. You can just copy your domain name in here. Let me just wait for this one. You can just copy this one and paste it on the search bar. And also, let me just show you something else. So for the specific welcome email that your students receive once they like opt into that offer or to that, like, to your course. So this is an example of um, email that your student actually receive once they opt in or they sign up for your course. Let me just preview it. And so let's see if it's actually in here. But yeah, so when they click on this button, they will be redirected to the login URL. So it's the same with this one. But for now, since we don't have a live email and haven't set it up yet, I will just put in our subdomain into the search bar. So I'll put in workshops.techmatics.com since that's the domain that will link in our courses. Click on enter. And yeah, so this is basically our course library. And on the right hand side, let me just load it up. See, it should show up the icon. Yeah. So on the right hand side, you can actually see this icon right here. If you're currently on your computer, you can actually test it on your end too. So you see this icon right here, click on this one, and it will definitely give you a prompt on to install the app. So when I click on install, this window will show up. So basically, this is the icon that we just uploaded earlier. So as you can see, this is the one that I uploaded on the site details. Yeah, it's not an app store actually. I'll show you how to actually make it live. So yeah, so this is what your course window looks like. So this is the purple is actually the color scheme that I choose on the settings. And your student can actually have the control and changes their password in here to log in and log out. And let me just get some of these info right here. Now it's just basically functions as a website. It's just a on WPA. So when I click on this three dots right here, it will actually give you the control on uninstalling the app. So that's how you can do it. And also, let's go to my desktop. So as you can see, this is the app. No, this one. This is from Techmatics. Sorry for that. So this is the app that I just installed and downloaded. So this is this one. And if you're on your phone, let me just show you my phone in a bit. So I have my phone right here. Same thing. I'll put in the Techmatics website down below so you can actually upload it to your phone. I mean, like install it to your phone. It should be courses.techmatics.com. It has the training course on how to use Techmatics. So if you want to have it as a like, on your homepage, you can just click on the site that I just pasted on the chat. So basically what I can do, I'm currently on iOS. So when I'm on the Safari, I would just do the same thing, pop in the URL or like my subdomain for my courses into the Safari. Let me just put in courses.techmatics.com. Yeah, so I popped in. I hope you can see my screen. So I popped in my, you know what, let me just, yeah, I can actually, yeah. So I popped in my like URL in here, and it will show a pop up. The screenshots are actually in the docs that I provided on the chat, so you can check it out. So it will have this pop up that will actually give you an instruction to how to install the course app. So click on this, like on the button. If you're using an iOS, you can click on this button upward icon that you can see on the center of your screen. Click on that and click on add to home screen. And if you're using a Chrome, like a Chrome, a Mozilla, or whatever browser you have, just click on the three dots above and click on add to home screen. So same thing. It actually functions the same thing. So it will give you an like a control in how to name your app and stuff like that. Click on add. And now I have it on my phone. So it's currently like put in as a like shortcut on my phone. Let me just move it somewhere. Place it here. So it's currently in here. You see the Techmatics on your right hand side. So that's how you can do it on your phone. So do you have any questions? And if you guys have like, stuff that you want to clarify or stuff that you want to like, add in. So yeah, I think you're all good with that one. So yeah, that's basically how you can install the app to your phone. And also, if you have any welcome email, of course you will have welcome email with all the login details for like your students. You can actually put on the instruction and how they can actually install the app on their phone and into their website, to their desktop. So yeah, that's how you can do it. So let me just close it up. So yeah, this is how it looks like as a taskbar shortcut. So I'll just close this up. And we can proceed with the second topic, which is just basically the website widget. So let's see if we got any more questions. So I think you're all good. Yeah, definitely, Lauren. This will be very exciting since you can customize it with your logo and your name and stuff like that. But yeah. So let's proceed with the chat widget. So just a disclaimer, chat widget actually functions maybe like a form submission, like a form inquiry submission, and not as a live widget. I mean, not as a live chat. So people actually mistakenly thought that our chat widget functions same as our live, like a live chat. So let me give you an example. Our Techmatics site actually have a chat widget in it. So let me type in. So yeah, this is a chat widget that we have on our website. So you have the control on like, getting people. It will actually start building like, you a mailing list if you have a chat widget onto your website. So if you want to add this onto your website, just follow along with the instructions. I also actually added it also in the docs that you can find on the chat box. But yeah, so the first thing that you need to do is from your sites and courses, go to chat widget, click on this one. And then from here, you will just like set everything up. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You can just enable chat bubble, customize the intro message in here depending on your liking. Yeah, you can definitely like change everything in here. And I'll move on to the window, widget window. So yeah, everything is pretty straightforward too. Have a question, just change it here. Just to change this, have a question like title in here. intro message, you can customize it just to change this part right here. And for now, we actually have a phone number required for the chat widget, but you can also add an email field so you can start building your mailing like your mailing list using the chat widget. You can customize your legal messaging here. You can update your widget color depending on your branding. And also you can toggle this off if you don't want like this powered by Techmatics icon to show up on your chat widget. You can just turn it off by clicking it here. And if you want to let it stay in that part, you can just toggle this on. So the last part would be the acknowledgement setting. This is just basically after they submit the form or after they fill up all like the necessary info into your form or to your chat widget, that you can just easily put it in here. So once you're all good with that one, you can just click on save. And after that, go to websites. If you actually have your site on WordPress, you can actually install a plugin that's called Lead Connector into your WordPress and integrate our chat widget into your WordPress site. So that's how you can do it. So for me, I'll click save. So let's have, for example, your website is currently hosted in Techmatics. So I'll click on website. And let's have, for example, this is my website. This is where I want to link my chat widget. I click on this one. And from that, make sure you got your domain link. So for now, I'll just link it with our domain and I'll click save. So as you can see, when I go to settings, you can actually see this chat widget, button. Just enable this one and you will get your chat widget live onto your site. Yep. So I'll click save and let me just show you on how it's looked like. So let me preview this website. Preview this. And yeah, so as you can see, this is a chat widget that we just set up. So question from Dave. Do you have your course in your phone? And so this is a website that we can add to our. Oh, nice question. I think I don't have. We don't have it on our course site currently, but you can add it when you are doing like funnel pages. Like for example, if you have your maybe course catalog or course gallery on somewhere else for people to see, like maybe you got your your course category somewhere in the funnels, you can actually just enable the chat widget in here, but we don't have the option to do it on the courses yet. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. So it's more for funnel sites, sale pages, and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
great. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Nice feature. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. And also, here's one thing that we need to do. I think one of our experts is actually updating your your account. So maybe by the end of the day, you will actually have this. I'll go to workflows. You actually have this folder. No, not that one. Sorry for that. Let me just put it on somewhere. So let me just get this one out. So let me see if I can actually got it. So we created a workflow for every so you will get notified for every chat widget inquiry that's coming to your website. So currently we have it in here. So this folder will be loaded to your account by the end of the day. So when I click on this one, this is actually just a workflow in which once you got an inquiry from that specific chat widget or this thingy right here, it will send you a notification that someone sent a message from you. So yep, so this one is currently set up. You don't have to do anything about it. But if it comes up to your account as like, unpublished, you can just publish it and click save. So currently, this is the trigger that we have onto the workflow. So this is just specified to a chat widget. So currently we have chat widget. And if you want to remake this one into your account, just make sure that we have a content praise trigger in this one and this specific text for it to work. So I'll just click save. You don't have to worry much about this one if you are like not too savvy with the workflows, but this one is pretty much set up for so you can just easily use it when it's loaded to your account. Just make sure to put it on publish. So the actions for the specific workflow is the first one, internal notification, that will just basically send you an email update once you get a new inquiry from the chat widget. So basically you will receive this email, name, email, and then the message that they sent into the form. Save action, and there will be added a tag as a chat widget. So let me just pop in an example chat widget inquiry that we have on our account. So let me just get us on my second screen. So far, do you have any questions for me? Stuff that you want to clarify? Yeah, I think that's a no. So let me just pop it. So let me just get this one. Chat widget. So this is an example of a chat widget internal notification that's going to send out to your account when you get a new inquiry in the chat widget. So basically, this is the text that we have. The name would be just a name, email would be just an email, and the message is whatever they put into the message part of the form. So yeah, that's how you are going to receive internal notification for your chat widget inquiry. So yeah, I think that's it for today's like topic. Do you guys have any questions and stuff like you need to clarify or stuff that you want to add?
I have a couple of questions slightly off topic, if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the first one is when you're building it, I was playing with the funnel site, and when I was building it, you can specify that it can be on desktop and mobile phone. But when you go into preview, when you're looking at the mobile phone version of it, it doesn't seem to preview in mobile phone, or am I wrong?
What do you mean by on your
Well,
courses or on your website?
a website, a funnel site.
Okay, currently.
Right. So if I want to look and see what it looks like on a mobile phone,
Okay.
it seems to go into the desktop version all the time.
Okay, no worries. So we got some few newcomers in here. Hey Mike, hey Ricky. So we actually are done with the two sessions that we just discussed. It's about the course app and also the chat widget on your website. If you want to know about it, we'll just upload a replay onto our YouTube account and into our help article. So yeah. So for your question, Dave, so this is where you can actually adjust your website layout via mobile. So let's say, for example, I want to use this one. So yeah, when I click on edit page, and then you can actually have this icon that actually put your website into mobile phone. So yeah. So currently, I think you're seeing on your end like different on your website and different in the phone.
No. Yeah, no, you misunderstand my question. You're doing exactly what I'm doing with the desktop. So you're clicking onto the mobile phone little icon here. It's over on the right. It's over on the right hand side at the top right hand side where it says preview.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is what I do when I'm previewing like stuff like a website and stuff like that. Click on right click, inspect, and put it on mobile. So that's how usually I do it. So you
Okay,
can just inspect
that's
and
a
like,
trick.
yeah, switch this
Yeah,
right here. Yeah, so
thank you.
that's,
That answers my question.
yeah,
Might I ask one further supplementary finally? Um,
yeah.
yeah, I've noticed also that on every object, when you're building one of your funnel pages, you have, and it looks like every single object has this, it has on the advanced setting, the SEO setting. So you know that little window that comes up. So if you click on any object on the page, yeah, SEO metadata,
Yep.
right?
And that
How
what, mm-mm.
how critical is it to fill all those things in? And is it critical to do it for all the objects or just for the page, or what's your
Yeah,
opinion on?
definitely. It's actually just a pretty straightforward SEO. I don't really think if we have like, a like bigger optimization kind of stuff happening on the background end, but it's quite easy to set up. You can just put on like, description,
Yeah,
keywords, social images, stuff like that. But
yeah,
let me put on our like search, search result for Techmatics. Techmatics site is currently like built inside Techmatics. So this is
yeah.
what our search result kind of like look like on Google. So this website is built inside Techmatics, and SEO is done in Techmatics. So this is probably how your website will show up as searches.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and
So
finally, there was a question asked earlier on about the difference between headlines and H1, H2, H3, and so on the web pages.
mm-mm,
Am I right in understanding my recollection looking at the funnel site is that headline is just one of the objects on a funnel site page,
mm-mm.
and a H1, H2, and so forth, that's more web elements, is it? You know, things that
Yeah,
you now for.
yeah, basically on Techmatics, actually the type of website builder that we actually treat every like those texts as elements. So actually there's no, it's not like the same thing with like WordPress where it has to be like specify this is a headline one, this is headline two, stuff like that. But basically we like treat all of those elements inside the website builder as just elements. So yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So any of you guys have any more questions, clarifications, stuff that you want to raise? How about for our newcomers, Mike and I think Ricky? Do you have any questions for me? You actually missed the part for the setting up the courses onto your phone, onto your desktop. But we will definitely upload a replay into our YouTube account and to our Facebook page. So yep. Yeah. So I think we're all good with stuff. Let me think. No question, thanks. Okay, thank you, Mike. Yeah, so I think pretty much we already like tackled most of the things. So I think we can end this meeting right here. So we will just upload the replay into your YouTube account, into Facebook account. Please, maybe if you can save the docs that we have on how to set up, let me just resend it to the chat so other people can see it. So yeah, so that's basically the docs that we use for this specific lesson. So if you you can just check this out for a step-by-step instruction on how you can set up chat widget into your website, and also on how to set up the course account or course app into desktop, into the mobile. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, thank you, Lauren. So thank you so much, guys, for jumping on a call with me. So we will end this session here. So bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.